Life is full of challenges, and in those moments of hardship, wisdom can be our greatest ally. The ancient Stoic philosophers endured suffering, loss, and adversity, yet they found strength and peace in their principles. In today's world, their timeless words still guide us through the storms. Here are 70 Stoic quotes to inspire you, bring clarity, and remind you that no matter how tough life gets, you have the power to overcome. The obstacle is the way. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. We suffer more in imagination than in reality. What we fear doing most is usually what we most need to do. He who fears death will never do anything worth of a man who is alive. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. Man conquers the world by conquering himself. It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. The best revenge is not to be like your enemy. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Begin at once to live, and count each separate day as a separate life. How long are you going to wait before you demand the best for yourself? The more we value things outside our control, the less control we have. He who has a why to live can bear almost anyhow. What stands in the way becomes the way. The whole future lies in uncertainty. Live immediately. To become is the highest achievement of the self. Do not act as if you had 1,000 years to live. The things you think about determine the quality of your mind. Don't explain your philosophy. Embody it. He who is brave is free. Sometimes even to live is an act of courage. Self-control is strength. Right thought is mastery. Calmness is power. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. Throw me to the wolves, and I will return, leading the pack. It's not that we have little time, but more that we waste a good deal of it. Don't seek for everything to happen as you wish it would, but rather wish that everything happens as it actually will. External things are not the problem, it's your assessment of them. Be tolerant with others and strict with yourself. The more we value things outside our control, the less control we have. No great thing is created suddenly. Be like a cliff against which the waves continually break, but it stands firm and tames the fury of the water around it. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. No man is crushed by misfortune unless he has first been deceived by prosperity. He suffers more than necessary, who suffers before it is necessary. Associate with people who are likely to improve you. It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor. The key is to keep company only with people who uplift you, whose presence calls forth your best. A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. When you wake up in the morning, remember how lucky you are to be alive. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Fortune favors the brave. Nothing, to my way of thinking, is a better proof of a well-ordered mind than a man's ability to stop just where he is and pass some time in his own company. To bear trials with a calm mind robs misfortune of its strength and burden. Anger, if not restrained, is frequently more hurtful to us than the injury that provokes it. It's time you realize that you have something in you more powerful and miraculous than the things that affect you and make you dance like a puppet. To wish to be well is a part of becoming well. Do not allow your mind to be a slave, to be under the control of others. The harder the challenge, the greater the pride in overcoming it. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. He who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior. In tough times, remember to stay calm. The best way to avenge yourself is to not be like that. To love only what happens, what was destined, no greater harmony. Every new start comes from the end of something else. He who laughs at himself never runs out of things to laugh at. To be feared is to fear. No one has been able to strike terror into others and at the same time enjoy peace of mind himself. The mind that is anxious about future events is miserable. The rob that smiles steals something from the thief. I'm not afraid of death, but ashamed to not live fully. We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality. Life is very short and anxious for those who forget the past, neglect the present, and fear the future. If you really want to escape the things that harass you, what you're needing is not to be in a different place, but to be a different person. The greatest riches come from being happy with having just a little. Only the educated are free. Life will always throw its share of difficulties your way, but within you lies the power to persevere. The wisdom of the Stoics reminds us that true strength comes from within through resilience, self-control, and clarity of thought. Hold on to these teachings and let them guide you through the toughest moments. Stay strong, stay present, and remember, you are more powerful than the obstacles you face. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like this video. See you in the next one. Till then, keep growing and rise with Ragnar.